Hi friends, it's Julia. Thanks for stopping by my channel today. Today I'm here to just say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And for those of you who don't celebrate Christmas, Happy December. Anyway, I just wanted to come and say that and also to share some plans for what I have going on in the next year for 2020. As it stands right now, there's a few things that I'm going to do and some things that I want to try and do as the year progresses. In my life, I work full time. I have two new puppies that are now 7 months old. I have my grandkids who pop in on occasion. I have my husband and I that, I have to cook and keep house and do laundry and all that stuff with. So, plus when we have time on the weekends, we like to go and do things. So I can't devote all of my spare time to scrapbooking, but I would love to. Anywho, so part of my plans for the new year include scrapbooking. And so I just wanted to come and share those things. So for the new year, one of the things that I know that I'm going to continue working on are the counterfeit kit challenge kits that I create and use throughout the month or months or years, as the case may be. Right here are 4 of the kits that I have made up, and then I have a couple more across the room. Those are all ones that I have previously created. They go, I think February of 2019 is the oldest one, and it's in progress. I have multiple layouts already made in that box, and these kits, let's see, there's 4, 5, 6 of the 6 kits. There's maybe 2 of them that haven't been used at all. The others are all in progress. And that's one of the things that I do. And I know that I do it. I use them and I get bored and then I put them away and then use something else. And that's okay for me. It works in my life. And I like to take my kits on retreat when I go to different retreats throughout the year because it really inspires me to get those used up. So that's one of my goals, is to continue doing that, to use my stash to create kits to get used up over the course of the year. So that's number 1 goal, continue that. The second goal is my 1 kit 12 cards that I've been doing. I was trying to do that every month when I first started a couple of years ago, and then I kind of spaced it out and got busy doing other things and kind of spaced it out a little bit more. And I think I haven't done one in several months. And so one of the goals for 2020 is to do one every month. And in doing that, I'm hoping to get some more of the 6x6 paper pads that I have here. I would like to try and get through those over the course of the next year, or get more of them used up. That's one of those things that in the last year, I committed myself to using those and not buying anymore. And so I really cut down and lived in the space that I have. I have that fridge bins container there that holds my 6x6 paper pads, and I was overflowing. I had them stacked on top. I had them stacked down the side. I had some in other places. And so I finally decided, okay, you've got to get these used up. And live in the space that you have. And so that's what I've tried to do. And I've done a good job of getting limited in that space. But in other areas, I'm overflowing. And so I have to work on some other things throughout the year. One of the things that I want to work on in the upcoming year, besides doing the 12 cards, 1 kit 12 cards and the counterfeit kits, is doing more planner videos. Up until 2020, I have used a bullet journal. Well, I say up until, for like the last 5 years, I've used a bullet journal to do my monthly planning. And so this year, I ran out in November. And so in December, I had purchased a plum paper. And so I'm going to use that for the next year. The only limiting factor that I have found with that is the weight of it. It's a really heavy journal. The paper quality is excellent, but in getting that excellent paper quality, you really bulk up the weight on those. And I've added some additional pages in, so that really bulks it up and makes it quite heavy. So that might be a limiting thing, but we'll see as time goes by. Another thing that I would like to do more of are book journal videos. I keep a book journal, well, kind of 2. I keep one of book purchases, and then I mark off in there when I've read them, and then I have another journal that has like my yearly goals, and every month if I take part in any challenges. I keep it listed in there. If I have books that I want to try to read from that I purchased the previous year, I have a list of those, that kind of thing. I would like to do more videos regarding that. And so maybe in the upcoming year, I'll do that. I would love to have a booktube channel where I can go on and talk about my to be read video, or my to be read list, or my wrap ups. But really, I read too many books and it's just not practical for me. Maybe if I did a weekly something, it would work, but I don't know that I want to commit to a weekly something. Anywho, so I read on average 20 to 30 books a month. For some, that might not be a lot. For others, it might be, their yearly goal. I don't know. I just know that's what I read every month. I am an avid reader. But I don't watch TV. That's the other thing, guys. I don't watch TV. You guys are talking about on your videos when I watch them about things that you're watching on TV, and I'm like, never heard of it, never seen it. And that's okay. We all do our own thing, right? So counterfeit kits, I want to continue. The 1 kit, 12 cards, I want to continue. Do more of planner videos and book journal videos. The other thing I want to do is to repeat the same December challenge that I did last year in 2019, or this year in 2019. I would like to repeat that for 2020 and do the Christmas in July, where I made all of my Christmas cards. It worked out beautifully in 2019 because I had multiple paper pads, 6x6 paper pads that I wanted to get used up. So I made mini kits out of those, using those 6x6 paper pads as the base of each little mini kit that I created. And then I made layouts. I made cards with those. And so that may be something that I try again in the year. It's my plan anyway. That's what I want to do. The other thing that I would really like to do in 2020 is to do 30 days of sketches. And I would love to do this multiple times because you guys know I love sketches. I watched Christy's Beautiful Life in November 2019, and she did 30 days of sketches. And in doing that, it really inspired me. I really wanted to do it for December. I wanted to find a sketch or use her sketch and create a layout every single day in December. But it didn't work out. We're halfway through the month of December now, and it's just, I've got too much on my plate in life to be able to do that. So that didn't work out. But I am using her sketches that she used every month, and I think I'm up to 8 or 9 on there, creating layouts. So you can't see them. I have them. Oh, I don't know where I put them. I have an iris box around here somewhere. That's bad. You can't find it. I've created like 7 or 8 layouts already. But I have all of my Christmas stash on my desk. I don't know if you can see it. And I actually have a layout that I'm working on. Let's see if I can pick it up. You can see the layout on the desk. That's all Christmas supplies. And then all of those little mini containers are all Christmas supplies. And then that white basket there is all Christmas supplies, Christmas stamps, etc. From the stash kit that I created. So, if you watch my channel, you will have seen that stash kit put up, and you'll know what I'm using to create Christmas layouts. And so that's everything that I have out and about. But I would like to dedicate some time, sometime in the new year, of doing an entire 30 days of sketches and share with you guys every single day the sketch and then the layout that I create. Sometimes I follow along with sketches really close to the sketch. Other times I just kind of branch off and do my own thing. And that's okay because the sketch inspired me. And so in seeing her video, I was really inspired to do that on my own. It's December. I have a fly in my room. I'm in Northwest Texas. How does that happen? One fly in all of Texas, in this part of the state, and I have it in my room. Okay, so other things that I plan to do for the new year. One of the things is sorting through my space and living within the space that I have. And I don't know over below my desk there, you can see my paper holders. Those are the cubes from Michael's, the Recollections brand of cubes. And in those cubes, I have all of my paper kits. And so I have outgrown that. And I've actually got a basket over to the side where I have been putting additional kits. And so one of my goals for 2020 is to get moved back into just that container under my desk. Those containers, the 4 cubes. Granted, I have a few other things stuck into those cubes that aren't necessarily scrapbooking kit related, but they are scrapbooking related. And so I want to get all that I have in the basket outside of my desk, move back into that. Another thing, I have some 8.5 by 11 paper up here and some 4.25 by 5.5 paper up in here that I have collected over the years. I have multiple color packs as well as white and black up in there. And I want to just live in that container. I have outgrown that container and I've purchased another basket that's sitting down here. It's the same size as this green basket where I keep all of my letter stickers. Or the baskets that I have in my color bins, those new ones. I've done a video and I've put it up of reorganizing those into the plastic bins. And so those are the size that I have my 8.5 by 11 cardstock overflowed into. And so I either want to live in this container, in this container, or I want to live in the other container, but I want it to only be one container. If I live in the other container, that container will have to be, I will have to make room up on this shelf. One of the other things for 2019 that I want to get done are all of my photo albums. You see there's 4 over here and there's 6 over here. These go through 2017. And I have 2 new ones here that I purchased for 2018, but I didn't print out 2018 yet. I just finished printing 2019. And so I have all of those photos to put into those albums. But what I do is I put the photos in there, and then as the year goes by, I can press them down. When I've gone through and I've scrapbooked all the photos that I've wanted to out of there, then I go through there and I put divider cards in, like Project Life divider cards. I put those in to divide up what month it is, basically. And I don't really do much more than that in those albums. And then those albums, once they're completed, then they move from here into my living room with some of my other completed albums. That way the family can pick those albums up and look through them at any point. And they're not limited to coming in here, and you might find like one photo on a page, or you may skip 4 or 5 pages before you come across another set of photos. Or you may have 5 pages full of photos, because it's an event that I haven't scrapbooked yet, or a time period that I haven't scrapbooked yet. So one of my goals is to get more of those photos in those albums used up so I can get those moved into the other room. Get my photos from 2018 printed and into albums, and then get my 2019 that I just received into albums as well. And then I have a whole nother project in the closet of 25 years worth of photos that are sitting in plastic tubs, the photo storage boxes, and sleeve albums. I've taken everything out of the magnetic stuff, but I still have all of those photos in there that I need to get into a more organized album system so that those can go on the shelves in the living room. I don't know that I'm going to go back and I'm going to scrapbook any of those photos. I always thought that I would, so that's why I never tackled that project. I think I just need to get them into a better organized album system to make me happy at this point in my life. At some point, I want to have them in better storage albums so that when I'm dead, my kids can have those albums to go through and choose what they want to keep, or divide it between the 2 of them. We're not going to live forever. So what they do with it after I'm gone, hell, they may even give it to Goodwill. Who knows? But anyway, for my own sanity, I want to have those sorted I want to have them sorted and put into albums that are more appropriate. So anyway, those are my plans for the new year. I don't have any major goings on that I know of in the year 2020. I do plan to go to the Victoria Marie Scrapbook retreat in the fall of 2020, and that'll be, I think, right out of Dallas, maybe in Plano. I don't remember where now, but she changed the venue after this year. So we'll have, or I'll have that to go to. I'm planning to meet up with my sister at the first part of the year, and I've been invited to go to a retreat with another lady in, I want to say, like March or April. And I haven't made up my mind if I'm going to do that yet. But regardless, I plan to continue scrapbooking not only in my room, but continue going to retreats throughout the year. And so in that whole conglomeration of stuff going on, I want to continue to bring you guys videos. Right now, my current schedule is Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, putting videos up. Now, whether that will continue, I don't know. Life sometimes gets in the way and I'm not able to get those videos recorded or edited and up in an appropriate time, but I do my best. So that's another one of my goals, is to continue doing that in the new year, to keep that schedule as it stands right now. And I think that's about it. I have some other areas in the scrap room that I would like to tackle for the new year. I would love to have a whole new organization system, a whole new cabinet system. That's not going to happen. I have talked over with my husband some of the things that I would like to change up. And I have this huge desk in my room right now that I would like to move out and give to one of the kids or grandkids. It's ginormous. It was great when I was in school because I could open up 2 or 3 textbooks across the top of it and still be able to type and use the keyboard. But it's taking up a lot of space in my scrapbook room that could be better utilized in other ways. And so I would very much like to get that moved out this year. And so I think that really with the organization in the room, I think that's going to be the only thing that really gets changed majorly if I can get that done this year. Other than that, I think that's it. I may have to come back and let you know at another point if anything else comes up. But for the time being, that's my plans and I'm sticking to it, right? Yeah, maybe. Again, I just want to say thank you so much for supporting me this last year. And I look forward to providing more creative outlet for you guys next year. And I hope if you haven't subscribed, if you're new to this channel, I hope that maybe you get inspired to subscribe at this point. And I so appreciate you guys for just sticking around and watching my videos. Anyway, I will see you guys on the next video. Have a great day, everyone, and Happy New Year. Bye-bye.